This is Paul. I just want to tell the Washington State Bar Association, yeah, this is going to be one of my favorites. Yeah, Washington law component. Yeah. Now, when I started reading it, I thought, you know what, I just want to spend so much time in this. It's 148 pages. Yeah. That has to do with the knowledge, yeah, of each and every attorney in the state of Washington. Yeah. Now, this bar exam that you have to take to be able to practice law, yeah. I want to make sure. Do you have any knowledge of the statute of limitations as individual attorneys of the state? Now, you would say your bar association has no legal obligation for the enforcement of the statute of limitations. I would say that you don't have any legal right to be in the bar association if they don't. Now, I have emailed numerous attorneys in the state of Washington. Yeah. I'd like to look through your bar exam again. It seems that the employees of the individual cities, counties, states, and the federal government, yeah, their degrees that they receive from higher education, their bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, quite possibly PhD degrees, yeah, they were given those degrees without any actual work to acquire them. Now, for me, your law degree is invalid. And for all the law schools that say, well, we have no obligation, I would say that you do. Could you get me the law degrees of each and every attorney in the Washington State Bar Association? The individuals that graduated from ABA recognized schools throughout the nation? Yeah. Or they thought, well, I'm a law school graduate. Yeah. I can join the bar. And then I can have knowledge of forgery, fraud, and felony. Yeah. And the knowledge of violating the obligation of the enforcement of the statute of limitations. Now, this is a new kind of a lawsuit for bar associations throughout the United States. Yeah. That said we have no obligation. Yeah. To make sure that the laws known as the statute of limitation laws, the full body of them. Yeah. We don't have to right now. I'm telling you. I'm going to name every bar association. All the state and federal bars. Yeah. All the minority bars. Yeah. All the gender specific bars. Yeah. Every bar that requires you to have a law degree to join it. Yeah. I'm going to name them all. Bounce right now. Now, why don't we go through again the law degrees of those that are bar association members? It seems that the attorney oath is not applicable to them. Yeah. The oath of admission in each of the Supreme Courts. Yeah. It has no meaning at all. Now, U.S. licensed lawyers to practice in Washington courts for a particular case of proceeding. Yes, the Pro Hoc Vice under APR 8B. Yeah. Indigent representation. This license permits U.S. licensed lawyers to represent indigent individuals through a bar association or governmentally sponsored legal services organization or public defender's office or similar program while they are waiting to be admitted by exam, motion, or UBE score transfer. Yeah. Yeah. As the indigent individual. Yeah. I don't think we're going to make that exception anymore. So I'll just give you a picture of this. Yeah. And every individual that represents the indigent has to be at least 15 years experienced in a law firm of the United States. It'll add a little additional expense to each of the individual states. Yeah. But all the rest of you that want to employ somebody that hasn't been admitted by exam, UBE or motion. See, it just looks like me as the indigent being assigned counsel from the Supreme Court of the state of Washington that I've emailed the Supreme Court justices. Yeah. Approximately 10,000 times for each one of them, and I included a copy of forgery, fraud, and felony. Yeah. Known as RI.PDF. That they intentionally allowed for me to go to jail knowing of fabricated evidence. Right, huh? And then there's the possibility that the court issued it for 10 years and violated the statute of limitations on judgments. Oh! Now, it could be that the Supreme Court justices have no idea what the laws of the state of Washington say. Yeah. Now, you would have thought the RCWs were good enough. Ouch! But it looks like the Supreme Court justices really do not understand any of the laws of the United States. As frustrating as that thought is, I think that they do know who I am. Yeah. And, well, being able to appear in your court without having all of you impeached from your actual office. Yeah. Is not going to be available. Your impeachment proceedings will have to take place first. Yeah. And then each of you will have to be replaced. Yeah. For I know!